Alright. Time forward, we don't really need to do that. Squawking altitude mode. Heading indicator compass, looks good. Alright.
And just watch that one.
Oh, yep, sorry. RP's in, mixture's rich.
Yeah, it also misses the mixture on the
Yeah.
checklist, but
That's kind of annoying. Alright. You good?
Yep.
I'm good. Cross Keys traffic, Skyhawk, November 6814 Hotel is taking runway 27. Be staying in the pattern and then departing to the east. Cross Keys. Do a normal takeoff.
yeah, that's fine.
So like
Do one normal one, because you don't fly this plane that often.
no wind, and it's right at us anyway, so we should be good. Alright. Here we go, feet are on the floor, and temperatures and pressures are good. Airspeed's coming alive.
Flying to the traffic, we're report to Vancouver is about 3 miles out to the southeast, going to be orbiting the water tower, entering the right, 45 right down, runway 15 to be.
Alright, clear of obstacles. So far, pretty smooth today. So when are you actually flying to, actually, no, hold on, I'll wait till we get out.
I'm just staying quiet, because you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing. You're doing fine.
Flying W, helicopter 98 Echo Romeo, 2 miles east, crossing midfield at 1600, turning left, downwind for runway 1. Flying to traffic alert for the Vancouver, just 2 miles out to the east, going to take a 45 right down on runway 1, we have Echo Romeo in sight.
Alright. So we
Try and hold your downwind a little closer.
Silver traffic, 247, left crossing runway 31, silver traffic.
Just like in the same spot as normal.
Right.
It's minor, I'm not just nitpicking right now.
Yeah, that's fine. That was definitely not even on the right heading.
Huh. I'm only nitpicking because I'm cutting your power right now.
You son of a bitch.
Silver traffic,
Just put it on the ground, that's all. Normal approach to landing.
Alright.
I ain't gonna say shit. You're gonna have to judge this on your own. I'll do this though. Cross Keys traffic, Yellow White Skyhawk 68114 Hotel is left base 27, simulated engine out, Cross Keys. And just because I said left base doesn't mean you have to turn left base, I'm just generalizing.
Yeah, but I'm still trying to follow her.
Traffic alert for the Vancouver, it's established right down on runway 15 to be.
I need to get down. I need to slow down.
And then
Alpha got traffic 647, sure, Papa, turning crosswind. What was your one?
You called my downwind, right?
don't worry about radio calls, unless it was a Mayday call. But you should get a Mayday call, but...
Yeah. Oh, alright.
That way everybody clears the runway for you.
Flying over traffic alert for the Vancouver, turning right base, runway 15 W.
And they can pick you out of the trees too. So they're prepared. Cross keys traffic, Yellow White Scout 6814 Hotel, simulated engine out, final, runway 27, cross keys. Now I want you to definitely land it. Get this thing on the ground. Don't float all the way to the other end.
Helicopter turning left base for runway 1, flying W.
Shit.
More back pressure, more back pressure.
Oh, shit.
Yep, you tried making your landing point.
Hey, at least I made the runway.
Flying W, helicopter on final for runway 1, flying W.
Alright, 14 Hotel is cleared, 27, taxi back, cross keys. Alright, your approach was perfect, but if the engine out didn't kill you, the porpoise might have.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, you got, I think you were just too focused on trying to plant it on the ground instead of bleeding off the speed and letting it, waiting for it. You just gotta wait patiently.
But I felt like I was sort of just...
You were very low to the ground flaring.
Oh, okay.
You were like pretty much 3-pointing on the ground almost, but then at one point, because I think you're, once you started, like I noticed you kind of pushed the nose forward a little bit, and then it kind of oscillated, and then like the nose went up, and then you pushed it forward again.
Right.
And then because you pushed it forward, and you're in ground effect, the nose automatically, it did it, picked up speed, and then went back up immediately.
Right.
And then I saw it kind of oscillate. You just had to wait. You just apply back pressure and wait.
I never pull back hard enough. That's the problem.
Try and land.
Well, then I do, and it's too much,
Yeah.
I gotta get that sweet spot.
Yeah, just try and think of it as like the nose wheel isn't intended for landing.
Right.
Only land on the rear wheels.
Well, to me, in my mindset, it looks like I'm flared appropriately, but I guess I'm not.
Yeah, the only thing I could suggest for that is if I get out of the airplane and then drop the tail for you.
Right.
And then you stay in the airplane, and then like you kind of see where what the angle of attack looks like. We could do that.
I mean, you want to do that now? Fine.
No, I'm not gonna get out while the engine's running. That'll for sure make sure I don't get a job after this. Oh dang, he flew solo. That's cool.
Nice.
He just got his license.
I was I saw
week.
a picture that looked like the guy that just got his license. Alright.
He's like 17 years old. It's freaking cool.
Nice. Wish I would have done that.
Right?
Alright. Alright. That's good.
Alright, now we'll go to Hamilton.
Alright.
Or we could stay here, it doesn't matter. Actually, it wasn't as rough as it was earlier.
I didn't think it was rough at all.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all.
Right, let's just
Earlier it was like impossible to get this thing to descend.
Alright.
It just wanted to keep flying. I would just say, save your money, let's just stay here.
We'll just stay here, it's fine.
All that crap of going all the way out there is going to waste time.
Alright.
Alright, so we're doing a short field takeoff, short field landing. Now, the short field takeoff technique, because I don't want to lie to you, but I usually lie to people. But for this aircraft, it actually says to keep flaps up.
Oh, okay.
And that's just simply this airplane. Now, for practice, usually I'll just make you do 10 degrees. Just keep it the same as every other aircraft. I think it's, because this probably is not the plane you're taking to your check ride.
I hope not.
Yeah, me too.
I want to fly Echo.
Yeah, oh, this POH is different. Alright, you can continue flying, I'll find this.
Alright, so we got mixture rich. Carb heat is in. Compass checks. Oil pressure looks low. Does that matter? We'll come up.
This thing always is weird.
Alright.
Hasn't failed us yet.
Crosskeys traffic, Skyhawk 814 Hotel is taking runway 27, left closed traffic, Crosskeys.
Then you could just generalize 55 and 60.
Alright.
Job, didn't even say it out loud, but you're doing it. Good. All available runway.
Alright. Whoops.
And then in the POH, it'll also tell you a static RPM, so when you're holding full throttle, brakes hold on the runway. This tachometer should read the same RPM or within a range every single time.
Right.
So if it wasn't, it was outside of that range, you know that the performance calculations that book told you, it's not actually getting.
Right.
So those calculations don't really mean anything. You're a test pilot.
So it's like what, 21, 22 on
It
this?
should be like around 2200, 22.
Yeah. Alright, so short field. Oops, alright, you good?
Yep.
Flaps are 10, car beats in, mixture's rich, lights are on. Alright, here we go.
Nope, hold the brakes, continue holding the
Oh,
brakes.
that's right, I forgot. You got
burn out.
Yeah. Hold on, straighten out, Johnny. There we go. Alright, here we go.
So, should be like about 2200 oil temp pressures in the green.
Alright, good to go. Feet are on the floor. Airspeed's alive. Pressures are good.
See, it even wanted to rotate before 55. That's fine, let it fly at just 60 knots now.
We'll go in.
Ridgely traffic, Caravan 5 Alpha Bravo, 5 miles to the northeast, enter right downwind 30 Ridgely.
Alright, that's
clear.
next. Yep. Push the nose down
push
first.
the nose down, everything's full. Gain a little airspeed. Alright, flaps coming up. Pitch from 74. So we're going longer than last time, is that?
What do you mean?
Like I feel like we were tighter on the golf course last time.
Could be because the fact, well...
Oh shit, I forgot we're 1100. No, wait, no, we're...
No, we're 1100.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, 1000. Yeah. I don't have a perfect answer for you.
Alright. Yeah, I was just noting it.
No, it's a good thing that you note that. I mean, it could be the fact that this thing does ask for flaps up on the short field takeoff. So essentially, maybe we just ended up putting more drag on the plane.
Runway 30, Ridgely.
This thing also doesn't indicate correctly either. It's not the best.
2.7 left, crossing runway 31.
Maybe we had slightly more than 10 degrees and put more drag.
Crosskeys traffic, Skyhawk 814 Hotel is on left downwind for 27, Crosskeys. Oh shit.
And Ridgely traffic holding, thank you, I appreciate it. Harvard traffic, Starbase 198 is on the left downwind for runway 1. Full stop, Harvard County. Harvard traffic, this is 247, left downwind, runway 31.
Alright, short field landing, so approach speed approximately 61 knots.
61, okay.
That's just to the fence speed or to the trees, and then once power off
Here,
distance
5
land,
miles
left hard
west.
idle, and just fly visually. Don't worry about your 61 after that.
Crossing right now. Sounds good, we're looking for you.
And with more flaps, except that you're probably going to start flaring a little lower to the ground.
Okay. More flaps
And it's
meaning
going to
what,
be
40?
aggressive. Yeah, you're always
Okay.
going to do 40 degrees of flaps or full flaps on short field landing. So your flare with all these flaps are going to be a little bit more aggressive. It's going to be a quicker kind of round out.
7-0 Pop, we're slowing her up and kind of cutting up to the north, so we'll slide them behind you, no factor. Okay, still don't have you, but I'm assuming that you'll be number 3 behind us? Yes, sir. Alright, 7-0 Papa, turning left downwind.
Cross Keys traffic, Skyhawk 814 Hotel is left base for 27 Cross Keys.
Cover traffic, Strawberry 598 is turning left base. Full stop 111, Harford County.
A little long on the downwind. Now there goes this. Oops. Cross Keys traffic, Skyhawk 814 Hotel is final for runway 27 Cross Keys.
7-0 Papa is looking for you. Alright, well, we'll see you, but
So
I'm
we're still
assuming
5
you can
knots
see my tail.
fast.
Yeah,
No factor.
Alright, power off distance to land, so just go visually. No, you don't need that power. Keep that nose up. Because you're still at 60 knots. We should have tried to bled off below 60 by now.
Alright, come on, don't screw this up.
Yep. More nose up, more nose up. Hold it. More nose up as it sinks. More nose up, more nose up, more nose up. Hold it. There you go. Flaps up.
That was good.
Maximum back pressure and braking.
Oh yeah, short field landing, I forgot.
All the way
Oh,
in.
sorry. I always feel like it's all the way back. Why is that?
So I can tell that. I'll brief you after we clear the runway.
Cross Keys traffic, Skyhawk 814 Hotel is clear of 27 Cross Keys.
Alright, did go really well, and from farther away it looked like we were good, and then I think at one point you added a little bit of power and you definitely didn't need it. And then
I was afraid of the trees.
yeah, well, you're at 61 knots, and then just remember you're at a slow speed, but you also don't have winds, so nothing's going to take your speed away really.
Right.
If it was a windy day, I get it, you want to fly a little faster, whatever. But short power off distance to land, or I'm sorry, alright, so we were slightly high at one point, and I saw you pushing the nose down because you were trying to continue going to your visual reference. Right. So because we were slightly high, you started to push the nose down and then picked up speed a little bit.
Yeah,
I think
I was also looking at the airspeed on that one. I was trying to dip below 60 at that point, so maybe we're talking about different times.
Yeah, no, you're a six. I don't know. I think you held 61 pretty good the whole time. You did what you had to do to hold 61, but I think at one point it looked like you started pushing the nose down. We actually needed to bring the nose up to slow the plane down some more.
Right.
And we were just slightly high, and because we have 40 degrees of flaps and power already idle, the only way you could have gotten a little lower would just been doing a quick forward slip.
Right.
That's all. I think that one just needed, if you wanted to try and get to your numbers, because that's what we're going to try and shoot for, is to your runway numbers plus, show you when we're up there. Okay, he's holding for us. So you have the first stripe and then the second stripe. The beginning of the second stripe is 200 feet between your numbers and that second stripe. So you have to be on the ground by that second stripe. If you're not on the ground, let's say you're on a check ride, you better do a go around.
Yeah, okay.
Or else you're losing the $600 or whatever it was.
Ooh, good to know. Pro tip.
Because it's -0 plus 200 feet. Because you can't land before your landing point.
Right.
And you got plus 200 feet. So I might as well just start training to proficiency now, because if you train to just getting it on the runway, you're going to train yourself sloppy, and then we'll have to fix it later. So force yourself to do it now.
Well, it's not your problem anymore, so.
Well, I don't know. You don't know. Maybe I'll be back.
Yeah, right.
Maybe I'll hate this company. I don't know.
Alright.
Maybe I'll just want to be a CFI for life. Probably not, but.
Alright, so what are we doing this time? Anything special?
Let's do a short field.
Short
I kind of want to test it again.
Right.
I want to see if hopefully we do better than a regular takeoff. The short field technique.
Is he waiting? Is he lined up?
Yeah, that was fine.
Alright, I got lights on, I got mixture rich, carb heats in, take off trim, compasses match. Alright. Cross Keys traffic, Skyhawk 814 Hotel is lining up on 27, left closed traffic, Cross Keys.
Flying down to 7152, right cross.
Alright, lights are on, mixture's rich, flaps 10, carb heat is in, 27 inside and out. You good?
Yep.
Alright, temperatures and pressures are good, static RPM achieved. Good?
Absolutely.
Feet are on the floor. Airspeed's coming alive. Temperatures and pressures still look good. Off she goes.
No, you can continue rotating.
Okay.
Yeah. Rotation speed is 51, really. I don't know for this plane, but about 51. And at 51, this thing jumped off the runway. It was like...
So we don't want to...
Rotation speed's actually 51. Just look at the, we'll look at the POH for the aircraft.
2500.
What I was saying was we don't want to...
Hello.
To stay in that ground effect at all on the short field.
Not
Sober
quite.
traffic,
No.
that's 247.
It's kind of like a rotate climb.
Alright. Everything's good here.
For traffic 70 Papa, left base into it, failure 0100.
I just forgot one part.
What? Shit. What did I forget?
Traffic out.
Damn flaps. Is it alright to put flaps in while you're turning like that?
I mean, the plane was flying.
Yeah.
For traffic, Skyhawk 70 on final, into it, failure 0100, full stop.
Liquid, 268 Bravo, call final 24, liquid.
Cross Keys traffic, Skyhawk 814 Hotel is left downwind for runway 27, Cross Keys.
Sober traffic, Cessna 247, left base, runway 31, sober traffic.
Sober traffic, 773, left crosswind, 31 sober.
For traffic, Strawberry 498, turning final, runway 1, full stop, Hub County.
Sober traffic, 773, left downwind, 31 sober.
Sober traffic, Cessna 247.
Cross Keys traffic. traffic, Skyhawk 814 Hotel is left base for 27, cross keys. Oops.
Flying W, 25498, overflying at 1,500.
Cross keys traffic, yellow experimentals left downwind 27. Cross keys. Forward traffic, Skylane on hold over the Colberg VOR 2700. Cross keys traffic, yellow experimentals midfield left downwind 27, have the test on final.
I start pulling that power all the way back.
Cross keys traffic, Skyhawk 814 Hotel is final for 27, cross keys.
I know your airspeed's slightly slow, but the plane's flying fine.
Okay.
You can feel it, the plane's flying fine. I mean, add a little bit of power.
It keeps going down.
Yeah, just add a little bit, but don't be too aggressive. Trying to make it a short field landing and make your $600.
So you have to get the numbers, right?
Yep.
That's
Start bringing the nose up slowly.
Yeah, that's right.
A little bit more, hold it. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Wait for it to sink. There you go. Flaps up, maximum braking.
There goes my $600.
I promise you, it's not easy.
Cross keys traffic, yellow experimental short final 27.
So you can tell the plane's flying comfortably slow.
Yeah.
And it's just because we have an obstacle. I mean, it's a displaced threshold because the trees are too tall.
Right. Cross keys traffic, Skyhawk 814 Hotel is clear of 27, cross keys.
Cross keys traffic, yellow experimentals down clear 27. South Jersey regional traffic, 860 Blackhawk 5 miles westbound over Fly Airport, 1,500 feet, South Jersey regional.
Yeah, I think doing some short field landings here, you end up realizing that you just fly the airplane instead of worrying about your airspeed the whole time. Like, yeah, you, like definitely like, you know, consider your airspeed for sure. On a windy day, you know, it'd be sketchy to have slower than that 61.
Right.
61 might be fine, but then if it's gusting, you know, maybe should you increase your approach speed a little bit? Yeah, maybe. It just depends on the scenario. But I hate to, there's just more factors than just only the gust, because then you also have the updrafts, the downdrafts, the crosswind component. Where's the crosswind? Because here the crosswind could be here, it could be down there.
4,500 feet over
It's straight down the runway at one point. I don't know, this airport's just funky, so that's where just looking outside the window is almost just, it's just better. You know, you're going to get better results by looking out the window than you are looking at your airspeed at this airport. Almost anywhere, but especially
Good
this one.
Good afternoon, Greenville, FBO, jet at 828.
What are we doing, same thing?
Greenville FBO. How about
Greenville?
yeah, let's try that again. Do another short field takeoff, short field landing. On this short field takeoff, just rotate and go for 60 right away. 51. Try 51 and 56. That's what. Well, shoot, I should have been looking at this on the taxi back.
South Jersey regional, 860 Blackhawk, 1 mile westbound over Fly Airport, 1,500 feet. 3.7 traffic. We've got 6 waiting in the pattern visual. Full clear. Flight number 7.
I think I forgot to pull out the carpet on that descent.
Didn't die. Landing. There we go. takeoff, indicated airspeed 50 miles an hour. So of course it's in miles an hour, not knots. Is there a conversion?
There's a thing here.
Oh, does it have miles an hour? Okay, it does, cool. Alright,
like
so then you're at
45 knots.
45 it's saying?
Well, I mean, I can't see it, but I'm estimating where it's going to be.
Okay, let's do 50, and climb out is...
Flying W traffic, 860 Blackhawk, 2 miles westbound,
63 miles an hour?
Got the 6 wing, flying W traffic.
Maximum rate of climb data, okay.
Flying W section at Triangular Hotel, 6 miles to the north, inbound 19.
This is with flaps up.
Sea level. Sea level 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's do 68 miles an hour. What's that put you at?
I can't see. I'll just watch it when it...
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Well, it should be about 50. Try 51, because I feel at 51 this thing wants to start climbing. It's like perfect 51.
We're going no flaps this time, right? That data was for no flaps.
Yeah, let's do no flaps.
Alright.
Let's do a real one in this plane.
All right.
So about 51, 56 climb out.
Alright, fuel selectors on both. Trim is set. No flaps. Mixture rich. Alright. Cross Keys traffic, Skyhawk 814 Hotel, departing runway 27 left closed to traffic, Cross Keys.
Flying W, you're going to switch it to 01.
Alright. Double check everything. It's good for now. Alright. Let's rock. 27 inside now. Alright. Static RPM is achieved. Gauges look good.
Cross Keys,
Oh,
Yo, watch out. Yeah, abort. Power idle. Yeah, don't worry about it.
sorry about that.
I'll get it.
That is not good.
Yeah, not good.
Section 9 to a hotel is number 45, right downwind 01, flight W.
Alright, you know what? I never had to do a boarded takeoff for you. We don't even have to do them simulated. Just fly here. You'll do them naturally.
I'm gonna track this pilot down. He owes me $10 for the time that it takes to taxi back.
Yeah, right?
Still good.
That was fun.
That was interesting.
I had no words for that.
Yeah, I was just like...
He started making the radio call as he's already knows is like in the frickin' pavement.
I'm like, is this guy coming out? I mean...
We all do stupid stuff every once in a while. No one got hurt, I guess, but... of course, on my last flight.
Flying W, section 9 to a hotel, going right downwind 01, flight W.
Not impressive though if we like leapfrogged over him.
Right. Probably best to, you know, not risk that, but hey.
No. At least he crossed at the perfect timing where we weren't like full throttle yet.
Yeah.
Oh my god, imagine that.
Well, I mean, I think hopefully he would have noticed.
We would have definitely rotated at 51. Yeah, and I wouldn't have to, you wouldn't have sat in ground effect, I know that.
No, sir. Alright, let's try this once again. Lights coming on.
Flying W, system 152 is approximately 60 at 2,500. We're going to be over flying the top of the field, spiraling down for a power off for 01, runway 1, fly 3.
I'm even impressed with myself though, because I didn't say abort immediately. I'm like sitting there waiting to see.
Right.
So that's another thing, that the human factor, it's like there is a, there may be a 3-second oh shit delay.
Right.
So we try to minimize that over time.
Got no suction here.
Next time he does that, I'll have a 2-second delay.
Cross-Keys traffic, Skyhawk 814 Hotel is lining up for runway 27 again. Left close traffic, Cross-Keys.
Flying W traffic, Archer 869 Gulf is departing the airspace to the northeast. Flying W last car, have a good day.
Flying W 69 Flying W.
Alright. Flaps are up, mixture's rich, carb heat is in, lights are on. We got 27 inside and out. Temperatures and pressures look good. Alright, let's do this again. Alright, static RPM is achieved. Engine instruments look good. Off we go. This guy pulls onto the runway.
No, he's doing this on purpose. He's going to race us.
Alright. Windshield looks good.
51. I'm out at 56. Just use the trim wheel to help you out. Yeah, this, I can already tell this looks better.
Alright, looks
cleared
good.
obstacle, positive rate.
Flaps are already up. Engine instruments are green.
Flying W sets to 152, 2.5 over the top, spiraling down for a right downwind 01, runway 1. Alpha traffic, Tower 498, turning left downwind runway 1. Motion 4, low approach only.
Flying W 7201.
Cross-Keys traffic, Skyhawk 814 Hotel is on left downwind for 27 Cross-Keys.
Southbound traffic, Archer 82 Hotel is 5 miles to the north. We'll be over flying the field and entering it downwind for 26. Alpha traffic, Tower 498, turning final runway 1, full stop, come down.
Wrong way. Alright.
Flying W, sus to 152, 1,700 over the top, spiraling down for right downwind 01. Flying W, sus to 152 to midfield, right downwind, short approach, 01.
Cross-Keys traffic, Skyhawk 814 Hotel is left base for runway 27 Cross-Keys.
start getting those flaps in.
Yep.
Power's already at idle.
It's close enough, yep.
Yeah, get those flaps all the way in. You might even want to forward slip it now, so that way you're down a little lower.
Alright, there is no wind, so doesn't really
your
matter.
choice. Winds aloft is the next best option.
Find W sets at 152, modified base to final foot approach, runway 1.
Alright, there you go. Airspeed is slightly slow, but it's fine. Plane's flying fine, right? You need to give it a touch of... There you go. Now bringing those up, let it start getting even slower. There you go, that's freaking perfect.
I wonder if I made that.
Come on.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Spoke too soon.
That
Full
was,
back pressure. Start
yeah,
moving.
that was the, it was close.
But yeah, you're well below 61. I mean, you kind of just have to. And on a windy day, it would actually help because your ground speed would be slower and it would be easier to bleed off your speed. So you could take 61 to the runway, or, you know,
Right.
a little closer and then start bleeding it off. But there's just no wind, so you almost have to bleed it off earlier because it takes a while to bleed it off.
Cross Keys traffic, Skyhawk 814 Hotel is clear of runway 27, Cross Keys.
Also, I noticed by doing this, your landings are even better because you're forcing yourself to flare the nose up more.
Yeah, I think just, I don't know. But I think I'm just paying more attention to the flare. Alright, lights are off. That's what we call a runway incursion.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about it. I'm like, you know, if that was if he did that any later, it would have been really bad.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that. Like, how would like, let's say you absolutely had to possibly hit him. What would you do? I think my option would be, I mean, yes, we're going to want to have to kind of yank the nose. Well, actually, it depends.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'd want to
go
aim
underneath or over top.
Yeah, I feel like I would want to go underneath into the rear, but like, don't they have
or just go off the runway and just call it a day.
Don't they have a fuel tank over there?
No, they only have it on the wings.
No, I'm sorry.
As far as I know.
I mean like a fuel farm type thing.
Oh yeah, but we would have had enough room. Yeah, maybe that would be the best.
That's what I'm saying. Like if I like aimed for the tail
end, yeah,
then I wouldn't want to aim towards the gas tank.
Let's say we had to leapfrog over him. My thought process is kind of like, yeah, yank the nose up,
and then go back.
Immediately cut the mixture off and start dumping the flaps, so that way you get a little bit of lift out of that, hopefully.
Right.
But yeah, that could have been ugly.
That sure could have.
Well, good thing we don't have enough brain cells, and we're going to continue flying.
All right. Good time.
Most people would probably get out. But that's also a good, continue flying the plane.
Yeah.
You don't stop flying it until there's a yoke impaled into your lungs.
Alright. I got mixture rich. Flaps are up. Lights are on. Everything looks good. Cross Keys traffic, Skyhawk 814 Hotels, departing runway 27, left closed traffic, Cross Keys.
You want to go for soft field?
Sure.
Do one soft field landing, one soft field takeoff.
Well, let me get this flat
And then,
first.
I don't think you're the kind of person that does this, but this is where, like, you know, just be gentle, be slow, patient with the throttle, don't mash the throttle. I get so many people that just mash the throttle and then, like, hold the brakes while trying to do turns and stuff. You don't really do that, though.
Okay.
But just be cautious of that, you know, minimal braking, taxi on the runway, full back pressure.
Right.
Try and use all just rudder alone.
Yep.
And nose wheel. Make sure you're perfectly lined up. Make sure that your heading indicator matches first.
Right.
You know, slow yourself down. Make sure you do all your checks before just taking off.
Got it. Alright, we got flaps 10, mixture rich. Carb heat's in, lights are on. Engines look good. Alright. I already say we're departing?
I don't know.
Cross Keys traffic, Skyhawk 814 Hotel is departing runway 27, left close traffic, Cross Keys.
Cross Keys traffic, East caution over Cross Keys, skydiving in progress on 3,500 and below. East caution, do not overfly Cross Keys.
There is no yay Cross Keys all day. You know what though? Maybe we also set a good example because throughout the rest of the summer, he probably is going to make sure that he stops and holds short there pretty well.
Alright, we're good, yeah?
Yep.
Alright, temperatures and pressures look good. Airspeed's coming alive. I can't see shit up this.
Use the sides too. Keep that nose down. Yep. Hold it down because you're high. You're probably 30 feet or 50 feet above the runway. I ain't going to start climbing.
Traffic, Piper 43599 is 10 miles of
Alright, don't forget what to do next.
GPS.
Yep. Alright, so we are cleared of all obstacles. Gain some airspeed. Flaps up. And repitch for climb out.
Lakewood traffic, 2 box golf is on a 3-mile final, first 6, low approach Lakewood.
Should have told that guy I have a phone number for him to call.
Cross Keys traffic, caravan, high, midfield, left downwind, runway 27, Cross Keys.
Do you think he's going to be extremely generous and let us go first?
Is he coming in?
He's high left downwind. We have, I got him in sight. He'll be no factor. You can just turn left downwind and just say you have him in sight.
Flying W, set is clear, 01, flying W.
Like way
I
out
see him
here.
right out, yeah. I'm just going to extend my downwind.
You guys do a right 360 if you want to, too. That's what I prefer, is doing a right 360, so that way you're at least close to the airport, you don't fly farther away from the airport.
Right.
But I think he might descend quick enough, but let's just do a right 360 to make sure that you have plenty of room.
Roger. Wait until I get about mid. Well, I guess we'll do it now.
Yeah, I'd start doing it now because the winds are westbound, so they're going to push you down there.
Lakewood traffic, 1 mile final, 6, low approach Lakewood.
Little hot.
Cross Keys caravan, final 27, Cross Keys.
And also we'll have to be on the lookout for that yellow cub too.
Yeah.
I don't think they have radios in that thing.
I don't see anything.
Or at least they didn't make a radio call earlier. I'm sure they're going to be gone for not too long.
Lakewood traffic, 2 box Alpha is departing out to the north, Lakewood.
Cross Keys traffic. Skyhawk 814 Hotel is on the 45 for runway 27, Cross Keys. Whoops.
Alpha County traffic, Piper 43599 is 5 miles west.
Oh, the short
inbound
45.
from GPS Bravo approach, we're going to circle land runway 1.
Lakewood traffic, reporting out, last call, Lakewood.
Cross Keys traffic. Skyhawk 814 Hotel is on downwind for 27, Cross Keys.
Alright, and you know the soft field procedures?
Yeah, keep doing Do a wheelie.
Yeah.
Let it roll out.
Within power off this, come in slightly shallower approach,
Right.
which here, I mean, you try and almost do every single time. You're already high because of the trees are in the way, but
Right.
try and really stay shallow, against those trees. Power off distance to land, power to idle, and then increase power, 100 RPMs. So you'll just pull power to idle, listen to the engine, and then just add a little bit of power to listen to the engine again. And you'll approximately take your 65 all the way to short final, and then just fly it visually. Today's gonna be again, like there's not enough wind to slow this plane down, so
Right.
just fly it. I mean, for now though, continue trying to hold 65 until you're like on final maybe. This is that pilot killer, the base to final turn where you've seen the YouTube videos.
Sure have.
Yep, just add the nose down.
Harvard County traffic, Piper 43599 is 1.5 miles westward of the engine. We left downwind for runway.
So you're high, so you need power to idle. You don't want the power. Very high, yep. Started slipping earlier.
Oh, do I need to
Yep,
slip?
there's
right?
more tools. Yeah, use all of your tools. Next, we want to get a nice shallow approach. We're still a little high.
I'm a little
I want to
nervous.
like scrape. I want to scare the little birds in that tree.
I'm afraid to slip.
Alright, power to idle. Landings assured at 100 RPM.
What is the...
Just to slow your descent rate down. That's what the 100 RPM's for. Hold the nose up. Don't let that nose drop. I think that... And then just keep full back pressure until you're off the runway. Don't even, minimal braking.
Okay.
Yeah, minimal braking. I mean, if you're on grass, it would be, the friction would be good enough.
Right.
But I don't want you to get the habit of like braking hard and then trying to clear. You can brake hard though, whatever. Just, accept the fact that you're gonna roll out longer. It doesn't matter, you don't have to impress the guy.
Right.
Probably gonna make you do a touch and go anyways on your...
The ways off anyway.
Yeah, it's like the longer you hold the nose off, the more points you're gonna get.
Cross Keys traffic, Skyhawk 814 Hotel is clear of runway 27 Cross Keys. So soft field is shallow.
Yep, shallow approach.
Right. And
if
short field is a little steeper, right?
That's what I like to do,
Right,
yep. 3 red on and 1 white on the soft field. 3 white, 1 red on the short field.
Gotcha.
If we're at Melville using the poppy lights.
Right.
I just wanted you to do a slip because I wanted you to get the airplane. It's like when you're on downwind. I saw that you got like 150 feet low and then you did all that it takes to get the plane where it needs to be.
Right.
Same with the soft field landing. Do whatever it takes to get the airplane where it needs to be. You want to be on that shallow approach. Get it there as soon as possible. So that way you don't have to fight it closer to the runway.
Right.
If you did it as soon as you had turned final, you would have been able to have this thing stabilized and comfortable, over those trees rather than taking the slip out over top of the trees,
I see what you're
You would
saying.
have given yourself just more time to get...
So you get shallow and then you just add power if you need to get over the trees or whatever.
No, well, no,
If
the
it's
adding...
necessary.
No, the adding power is always necessary, so you're always going to add power. As soon as you're within power off distance to land, pull power to idle and then add the 100 in and you're going to land with that power in.
Yeah, I see.
because landing with the power in is going to give you a slower rate of descent. So let's say your rate of descent was 300 feet. Now you're trying to get it to like 200 feet per minute.
Gotcha.
You know, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, I
I'm
got
making numbers up. But it's just to allow you to hold the nose up even higher and really focus on getting only the rear wheel down. Yeah, I kind of want to see you do it one more time, just to try and get it like better. And then after that, we're probably about an hour in.
Yeah, it's fine. Alright. Walking altitude. Alright. Lights are coming on. Heading and compass. Our match. Got 10 degrees. Mixture is rich. Trim is set. Alright. Crosskeys traffic, Skyhawk 814 Hotel is departing runway 27, left closed traffic, Crosskeys. Got that, skydivers? Whoops. Alright, here we go. 27 inside and out. Gauges look good.
Good one.
And hold it forward. Yep. There you go. Hold it like this close to the runway. And just keep pouring pressure. You can feel like you have to fight it more and more as you speed up. Now you can go ahead and rotate.
Looks like we're clear of all obstacles.
Harper County traffic, sector 43599, left downwind departure from runway 19, climbing through 1,300.
Crosskeys traffic, Skyhawk 814 Hotel is left downwind for 27, Crosskeys. I don't see anyone loading into the plane, which is a good sign for us.
I wonder if his boss saw that. I hope not. I mean, true, they'll never do it again. That's for sure.
Hartford, Barron 557 Charlie Echo, 10 miles to the west, inbound runway 01 Hartford.
And Barron inbound to Harford County. How far out are you?
3 minutes, about 8 miles now.
We're about 3 miles west of the field, flying a heading of 275 right now. We'll keep an eye out for you.
Okay, what altitude are you guys at?
I'm sorry, we're at 2600. What did you say?
You're at 2,600. We're at 2,000 now, so I should be below you.
Okay, thanks. We'll keep an eye out.
Thanks.
Try and hold that 65. You're at 55, I think. Yeah, just push the nose down.
Yeah. Cross Keys traffic, Skyhawk 814 Hotel is final for runway 27, Cross Keys.
Alright, yeah, definitely push that nose down, add power. It's definitely an unsafe approach, however, you know, I know we're just in the learning stage and trying to get it.
It is.
Traffic, Cooper 1 helicopter is about 4 miles to the west, 1,000 feet is going to be inbound, right traffic, runway 19 flying W.
That might hurt you later, just a heads up though.
Good.
Yep, a tiny bit more power.
Not even close to 65.
Oh, feels okay though, power idle. At 100 RPM. Try and get nice and shallow to the ground, add a little bit more power, just a tiny bit, right there. Hold the nose up, continue holding it up, continue holding it up.
Yep.
Hold it more, no, you want more, like that much more, even more. Continue holding it more. Yep, don't let that nose go down, just pull back pressure and hold it off as long as possible.
Oh, get over there.
There you go. Now you can go power idle. And simulation's complete, so you can go ahead and start braking.
Cross Keys traffic, Skyhawk 814 Hotel is clear of runway 27, Cross Keys.
Oh, you know what? I was trying to figure out why we were smelling something. I think the exhaust is coming into the plane. Were you smelling that?
I didn't smell anything.
Oh, I think when the nose was kicked up so high,
Right.
we were getting the exhaust maybe going into the cabin, or going into
the
that.
flaps open, yeah.
Yeah. I know, hard to believe he just did one load and then tied down. But maybe. I don't know.
I did a load right when I got here. So it was at least 2.
Cooper 1.
Every once in a while you might hear, I don't know if you hear Cooper 1. You know what all that is, right?
Yeah, medical guy.
Yeah. There is a hospital that's like north,
Yeah, I passed it on the way here.
Oh, okay, so you're familiar with the helicopter pad that's over there?
Yeah, actually, as a matter of fact, was it the last time we flew or the time before that? There was one landing right when I got there.
Okay.
I almost pulled into Just watch it land, but
Yeah, he's not really that close to us, but if you ever hear helicopter activity in that general area, that's just him.
right. We need to fill this thing up, or
It's my last day. Do I?
you tell.
No oil, no gas. Just leave the plane in there. I won't even tie it down. No, I will put gas in it, I guess.
You want me to spin it around or just pull it
Just
in?
park it and go. I don't care. Actually, you know what? Yeah, spin it around so that way the tail. It's easier when we push it. Park it.
Got it. Got a competing BMW there.
I think that one's got a pink stripe on it. I'm pretty sure that's
Definitely a stripe on the hood.
I had an E90 like that. I pulled out of the junkyard. It's a free car.
Nice.